Hey Internet, it's RJ. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into the show today. Now, today's episode, we're focusing on a credit card network benefit called credit card price protection. So, of course, we will cover what exactly price protection is, how it works. We'll walk through a full Visa card example, and, of course, come out on the other end figuring out if price protection is a benefit that you should consider prioritizing when you're looking for your next credit card. So, of course, if that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, with a lot of these credit card benefits, I'm actually a fan of things when they're actually named exactly what they are, and price protection is exactly what it's called. Now, price protection really means saying, hey, look, if you use your credit card to buy certain items and that price drops by a certain delta, a certain percentage, you could potentially be able to be protected by your credit card, when that happens. So, if you take a look at, let's say you go to Best Buy or something, you buy a camera, buy a phone, whatever it is, and the next day you're like, oh man, that dropped by $200. If for whatever reason the store won't honor that and just, adjust the price for you, you have potential recourse to go to your credit card company or credit card network and say, hey, look, let me provide this information. Can you actually help me out with this? And you could potentially be eligible to get that price difference back in your account. Now, this is like a lot of other credit card benefits we covered. This is what's called a network benefit. What a network benefit means is, well, on the surface, it looks like it's provided by Chase, Bank of America, American Express. In actuality, it's provided by the payment network. So your major payment networks are going to be Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. Now, Discover is usually out because they don't really provide any of this stuff, but the other major three do. So what that means is, though, let's just take Chase or something like that, for example. Chase has the option to take a network benefit from Visa. So Visa's offering price protection. They can add it to their cards if they want. They can come over and make it better somehow. They can increase it, or they can reject it outright and not have it on any of their cards. So all that to say, it's not necessarily a good assumption to say because I have a Visa Signature or Visa Infinite, I'm going to have any one of these card protections. In fact, price protection is a benefit that's actually been kind of going away from a lot of cards. Normally, I make fun of Citi for pulling all the benefits, but I believe Chase has actually removed their price protection as well. But there still are some cards out there. I believe Wells Fargo, believe it or not, actually offers price protection. And the reason being is because, again, a lot of stores these days just realize, hey, if it changes within 30 days and you can prove it and it's from our site or from another legit retailer, then, we'll just honor that, right? I've done that on Best Buy. This camera lens I'm talking into right now, I bought it from Best Buy, then a week or two later, the price dropped and I said, hey, can you do this? And I did it through chat and they gave me the $200. But that's not every store, so this could still come in handy potentially. So what we have next is an example from Visa. We basically pulled Visa's price protection policy. We're going to walk through that for an example, then we'll come on the other end with some final thoughts, figuring out this is still a benefit worth considering, despite it kind of going away or being sunset on a lot of cards. So here you have it. I will link to this full thing down below, but again, this is from Visa. Now, we're going with Visa simply because they made it the easiest to find their price protection document, if we're being honest. So we'll start. It's only 3 pages. We'll kind of hit the highlights here. So price protection, Visa cardholders can benefit from this price protection program, which helps you get the best price you can find on most products with your eligible card. So if you go over to the right side here, they're basically telling you can see how happy that lady is as well. So note, this benefit will not apply for eligible Visa Classic cards issued in Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. So if you're not on the States, sorry about that. But starting over here on the right, you say simply pay for the entire cost of the product with your eligible card. And if within 30 days of the date you purchase the product, you see either a printed, advertised, or non-auction internet advertisement for the same product, same model number, basically it all has to match, by the same manufacturer, they'll refund you the difference up to the benefit amount per item and per account per 12-month period. So the price difference must be above $25 for this coverage to apply. So I guess anything less than $25, they don't really care. Of course, they define same markets there. So products eligible for coverage. So new consumer products purchased entirely with your eligible card, whether for your own use or given as a gift, which is nice, qualifies for Visa Protection Program. Coverages for up to the maximum benefit amount. So basically that's kind of saying, hey, it's going to depend on the card issuers of what kind of benefit amount they took. So coverage includes, but is not limited to, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, etc. So that's good there. So relevant definitions, auction, it's basically like your eBays or something like that if you're bidding. So again, we don't need to go through all that. They're just kind of formatting out what counts and doesn't count. So we drop to the next page. Again, we can kind of see what's not covered. So, again, feel free to pause it, or again, it's linked down below if you want to go through all of it. But not covered: products purchased for resale, used products, customized products, jewelry, layaway items. I don't know how they would know that for sure, but any products purchased with an internet auction site, so like an eBay, things like that, consumable, perishable items, watercraft, labor, things like that. So I think that's good enough there. Now the benefit amount on the right, so core benefits, benefit amount. So Visa Classic, $200 per account. Visa Gold, Visa Platinum. You're probably really going to see Visa Signature. Let's just talk about that one. Visa Signature, $500 per item, maximum of $2,000 per account per 12-month period. Visa Infinite, $4,000 per account per 12-month period. But interesting enough, Visa Infinite, they don't specify by item. So, if the price changed that much and you got that lucky on one item, I guess you're good there. Of course, they have some call-outs there down below. So the last thing you really need to know here is how is a claim submitted. So cardholder beneficiary has 3 options. The benefits portal, is going to be your easiest one, right? So you go to the benefits portal, and once there, you'll be able to actually file a claim, and from there, they'll walk you through the claims process, what's needed, and things like that. So, I wouldn't even do it another way, honestly. That's probably the best way to do it. So if you drop down to claim documentation, your Visa card account statement showing the purchase, itemized invoice, copy of printed advertisement, or screenshot of the non-auction internet. It's basically show me the other price. A wire form, I guess, for them to send you the money. That seems odd. I think they'll just put it back onto your card, honestly. Copy of national identity document, and then additional information may be required. And so the rest of this is kind of just notes and overall stuff. So again, it's pretty simple to the point. Full document will be linked down below. But there you have it. That's a pretty good example of price protection. Long story short, if the item drops, over $25 again for Visa, you can within 30 days get a refund for that amount, right? Which is pretty good to have. Now, like we said again, a lot of stores these days, especially with the rise of Amazon over the years, are simply just price matching. I told you in my Best Buy story, but some don't. Some don't actually price match. I think it was a while ago, but even Amazon was like, now we're not going to price match something. And they were selling it themselves. It wasn't even like a seller on Amazon. So it can come in handy. So, if you're going to do this, it's one of those things where, again, it's a dying benefit. But if you think something may go on sale, sometimes you've been watching an item for a while and you're just concerned about it, you might want to prioritize using a card with price protection over one that doesn't, even if it's not the best multiplier. Especially in Visa Infinite land, I could see, if you're buying something right before, Black Friday or Amazon Prime Day or Cyber Monday, whatever it is, it could potentially make more sense to use a Visa Infinite. Now, there's not many Visa Infinite cards in circulation. You're talking about Sapphire Reserve, Venture X, and then US Bank Altitude Reserve. So again, you're going to have to check your card and see. But again, like most of these credit card products, it's a nice thing to keep in the back of your pocket. So anyways, guys, that's been it for credit card price protection. Of course, if you like this one, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found it particularly interesting, of course, consider subscribing to the channel. Again, posting content just like this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Of course, right back here every Sunday with all the news you can use in the week that was in credit and finance. Question for you guys is, let me know, is price protection a benefit that you want to see on more cards? Have you ever used price protection? Love to hear your stories of triumph down below. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.